broadcast featuring the top stories from the Wilkes University campus and the local community. I'm Amanda Bialik, filling in for Michaela Oliverio.
And I'm Allison Cibulka.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange.
Classes starts 6th to January 13th. Whether you want to get some gen eds out of the way or try to something new, you can be part of it.
Today's performance of Little Shop of Horrors brought to you by Wilkes University. Returning from their previous production of The Playboy of the Westman production in the 1986 hit film starring Rick Moranis and Steve Martin. 8 p.m. are set for February and April, respectively.
Street urchins, whose name was Chiffon in Little Shop of Horrors.
How much effort went into this play?
I would say about 1,000 times, much effort. Everybody, put in their hardest effort into making the costumes, learning their lines, blocking, and, lights and all that stuff.
What other upcoming productions do you have going on?
We have Charlie Brown, ooh, I forgot it. My bad. We have Good Luck, there we go, Good Luck Charlie Brown, and We Shot JFK, which is actually written and going to be directed by Teresa Fallon.
And that's all the time we have at the Dorothy Dixon Dart Center. As you could tell, this play was not a bust. Back to you guys at the station.
Thanks, Sam. As everyone knows, the holiday season is officially upon us. This can be a tough time for students. Sometimes I can barely afford my own food, and now I have to buy presents. However, the people at the best colleges online may be able to help with that. They have posted a listing of the best places to go to tap into that student discount. They're all broken up into categories depending on what you are looking for, from school supplies to clothes and more. So go save a buck and check it out. We will be right back after this short public service announcement.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Find fun activities to do, like boating and biking, or camping and hiking, plus much more. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. If you ski or snowboard, then the Killington, Vermont ski trip is for you. It will take place January 8th to the 13th, and the price for Wilkes students is $450. The price includes a 5-day lift ticket, round-trip coach bus transportation, shuttle services from the hotel to the mountain, and lodging for 5 days. This is an opportunity you shouldn't miss out on. Now, let's take it over to Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Sports Now. I'm Luke Bedrowski.
And I'm Mark Mikowski.
Well, Mark, I hate to have to open an old wound here, but first we're talking about the Mayor's Cup. Let's take a look at some of the action.
Hi, I'm Luke Bedrowski reporting for Wilkes Now. Kings Wilkes Mayor's Cup edition. It's the crosstown rivals taking it to the football field. Freshman Jose Tabora looks to increase his win total as he looks to build on his performance from Stevenson University last week in an upset victory for the Colonels. It's the 30th edition of the Mayor's Cup. Wilkes holds a 21-8 lead in the series, winning last year's game 24-17 in a hotly contested battle at McCarthy Stadium just across the city of Wilkes-Barre. The Colonels will try to defend against Kings quarterback Zach Whitehead, the top passer in the Middle Atlantic Conference. The Mayor's Cup tradition began in 1996 under former Mayor Thomas McGordy of the city of Wilkes-Barre and continues today under the leadership of Mayor Tony George.
Well, Mark, it pains me to say this, but Kings would win the game 42-14 and take the Mayor's Cup back to the north side of Wilkes-Barre. There's always next year, right?
There always is.
It will be interesting to see if next year's lineup will feature Jose Tabora, and maybe he'll be starting quarterback next year, week 1, but we'll just have to wait and see.
The first men's ice hockey coach in Colonel's history has decided to return to his original position at Westfield State. The men's ice hockey team will now begin playing during the 2018-2019 season. The women's program will continue as planned and is slated to begin next school year.
Franco Balbuena was named to the regional all-freshman team. He is the first 60th overall with a time of 26 minutes and 31 seconds in the NCAA Mid-East Regional hosted by DeSales University. The men's cross-country team finished 38th out of 52 teams.
Sophomore Morgan Jones finished 10th out of 371 racers in the women's edition of the NCAA Mid-East Regional at DeSales. Her finish was the best finish at the event in Wilkes' history, with a time of 22 minutes even. She broke her old record by just 5 seconds. Her ranking qualifies her for the NCAA Division III Cross-Country Championships at Tom Sawyer State Park in Louisville, Kentucky.
Women's swimming suffered a 177-33 defeat to Arcadia in a Middle Atlantic Conference meet. The team of Cassie Murray, Morgan Williams, Shannon Hogan, and Allie Aspey scored points for the Colonels by placing first in the 200 freestyle relay in a time of 1 minute and 51.92 seconds.
Men's swimming saw their winning streak come to an end after a 164-72 loss against Arcadia. The Colonels now have a 3-3 overall record with a 2-2 record in Middle Atlantic Conference meets. Scoring first place finishes includes Christopher Bright, Tyler Weatherby, Jacob Parfenowicz, and Dominic Parfenowicz in the 200 freestyle relay, Weatherby in the 100 butterfly, and Philip Bennett in the 200 individual medley.
Men's basketball will finally hit the court in their season opener against Penn State Wilkes-Barre. Usually an easy win for the Colonels. Don't count out Penn State Wilkes-Barre, as this year's team features several great athletes towering 6 feet 9 inches. The Colonels will eventually look to return to the Middle Atlantic Conference Finals to make a run at an NCAA berth.
The women's basketball team will also look to defy the odds after being picked 8th in the preseason poll released by the Middle Atlantic Conference office.
Wilkes Wrestling finished 3-1 at the New York-Pennsylvania Duels hosted by the College of Mount St. Vincent. Wilkes posted wins against Hunter College, Nassau Community College, and the College of Mount St. Vincent. Their only loss on the day came to New York University. That's all the time we have today for Sports Now. I'm Luke Madrovsky.
And I'm Mark Mikowski. Back to the anchor desk for more.
Thanks, guys. Are you ready for the cold winter months ahead? Whether you hate the cold or love the cold, you better be prepared, just in case, for safety. Stay bundled up and be sure to check online the American Red Cross. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this short break.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
One in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
live on YouTube, so be sure to search in your toolbar, Wilkes Now. There is still one more weekend left to go to watch Little Shop of Horrors, which is presented to you by the Wilkes University Theater. It will be playing at 8 p.m. on Friday and Saturday and at 2 p.m. on Sunday this week. Now, how are you today?
Thank you for having me.
From Wilkes.
I graduated in 2009 with a psychology degree.
Okay. And how did your experience here at Wilkes help you find?
Well, at Wilkes, it was and getting out in the field. And so with that, I went out and had an internship after agency within 2 weeks of graduating.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So where do you currently work?
I work at Family Service Association of Northeastern Pennsylvania, which is in Wilkes-Barre, just a couple blocks from Wilkes. And I am a licensed social worker, so after I graduated from Wilkes, I went to Temple for my Master of Social Work, and I'm now employed there as their case management and community program supervisor at Family Service.
What is it like for you?
Well, it's a little hectic sometimes. I currently supervise 6 different programs and also carry a caseload of my own. And so I work with families and children. And so every day is different, which is really great because it's not just your typical day-to-day routine.
Right.
I see clients. I go to different meetings, administrative meetings, planning for programming, and so everything's really, really different, and it's always exciting.
What do you find most enjoyable about your job?
Probably what I kind of mentioned before, just that it's very dynamic, and then I get to interact with so many different people, not only the clients that I work with in the counseling programs, but also working with the staff that I directly supervise, but also getting out in the community around Luzerne County overall. Really just enjoy being around people and interacting.
What was a favorite memory of yours back when you were studying at Wilkes?
Well, I don't know if I can narrow it down to just one memory, but I really enjoyed being involved at Wilkes, specifically in the psychology department. And so I was involved in a lot of different activities where we would go on different trips to the Eastern Psychological Association trips and volunteer for different organizations. So I just really enjoyed doing that because I found that I made a lot of connections with my classmates, the professors, as well as people out in the community.
And do you have any advice
to get some internship experience with classmates and ask for, support and guidance. And although you are, of course, want to take your profession and your track seriously, also sort of trust the process. You want to make plans actions, and that's okay. And you end up in a better place where you may not have imagined, but you'll end up pretty happy.
That's right. Some good advice. So if you could do it all over again, would you choose Wilkes University?
Yes, I would.
Yeah?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, well, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Amanda. It's always great to see what our Wilkes alumni are up to. Just a reminder that Wilkes University is participating in WNEP's Feed a Friend campaign. Donation boxes are located in the Student Center. All donations will go to local families in the community. Your generosity will be greatly appreciated.
That's all the time we have for today. Just a reminder, you can watch us live every Tuesday on Service Electric, Channel 97 at 12 noon.
And in case you missed it, our broadcast re-airs every weeknight at 7:30 p.m. From all of us here at Wilkes Now, thank you very much for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great week.